In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.
Hi, everyone. Hi, Melissa.
Hey everyone.
How are you, Melissa?
I'm all right. We're having strong, heavy wind over here.
Oh, wow.
We have
Okay.
something called red. It's supposed to be called red warning or something like that.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, which I never heard before, but
Yeah.
I was looking it up and it just shows that we're gonna have like strong winds and everything. It could be almost like a course, like it could be like almost like we can get, and for New York too. So I think it's all of New York, and
Hmm.
I think it's all of Connecticut. I don't know about New Jersey or anything, but it's supposed to be a weather alert from now until 6 p.m. tomorrow. So it could be a cause of what's that thing called? What's those things that they have in California? Those forest fires?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, yeah. They said
You
that
all
can
can
happen.
get forest fires?
That's what it said on the weather.
That's why
I
they
when
call
I
a red thing?
Yeah. It's called red flag.
Hmm.
Yeah, it's
Well,
called red flag. And how can I say what it is? Oh, because I was looking it up to see what red flag means.
mm-hmm.
And red flag is warning in effect until 6 p.m. Let me see what it does it cause. It can cause impacts Any fire that develops will catch and spread quickly. Outdoors burning is not recommended. So it said red flag warning means that critical fire weather conditions are expected or occurring. A combination of strong winds, low relative humidity, and dry fuels will create significant element of fire growth potential.
Got it. You know, I was going to say, I don't remember anything called red flags when I was growing up, but remember, we did. I don't know if you remember because you and I have a huge age gap, but when I was growing up, they used to say only you can prevent forest fires.
I remember that with the Smokey the Bear.
Yes.
So I never heard of that before neither until tonight because I said to myself, I said it's kind of weird. It's really strong and like you can not only you can feel it, but you can hear it. So Mother Nature, I don't know what she's mad about, but she is definitely blowing tonight.
She's mad about the elections.
You know what? I don't even blame her. I don't blame her.
Melissa,
I wanna recount. I wanna recount. I don't care what nobody said. I wanna
I want
recount.
to recount on the election, the presidential election and the Senate elections because something's not right.
And what about the people that boxes got blown, that got caught on fire with their with their votes? What
Right,
happened about theirs? Did they get a second chance?
right. I heard that Elon Musk was even paying people to like not vote or to vote red.
That's dirty.
There's been some dirty stuff. And Melissa, I've been feeling like sluggish, like dragging myself. Like, thank God my boss hasn't been there for 2 days. But I did tell
Right.
him um, 2 days ago, I was like, I'm so sluggish. And he goes, why? And I was like, I don't know. And then thank you for saying, because I was trying really hard to be strong. And I think that, Melissa, it's so hard to be strong. Like, this is
It's
the,
a big weight. It's a big weight. And I was explaining to Dory that, that kind of energy is because everybody is feeling depressed over over how the way the election went. You know,
yeah.
it's a huge loss, but she still has to fight though, you know. And I can say people went depressed because I heard a lot of people when the word depressed, you know, and even people that don't live in America, they're depressed for us too. They feel really bad for us. You know what I'm saying?
I know
And
so many foreign countries are like, poor America. We're like, oh my God. We're supposed
right,
to be like
right,
the leaders, and we're
right,
like, help us, help us. It's been so
right,
depressing. Like, I literally go to bed and just pass out. When I come home from work, I pass out. I get up just long enough to do a feed, and then I pass out again.
right.
And in the mornings, I'm doing the feed, but I'm so dry. Like the life is going out of me.
Well, I just want to tell you, to take it easy. And
I,
two, it's just the energy that's surrounding everything because you even can see that the women on the view, they all wore black the next day. So you can tell that, yes, so you can really tell that this is a very deep.
oh,
I'm a New Yorker. And New Yorker people like, what? What? They don't like it. They don't like it.
I even heard the numbers for New York were low, right? So it's almost like, did everybody vote? Did the votes disappear? Like, he might have won New York because nobody would ever believe New York would go red, right?
Right.
But this election was definitely tainted. It's so bad. And anybody that I speak with or watch, like no one is saying, rah, rah, we won. No one. Everyone is saying, what the hell?
Absolutely. And a lot of people even did voting early,
Right.
you know, and it's a lot. I mean, I went out and I voted, and you know, when you go and vote and stuff, no one makes it intimidating for you to vote and stuff. They help people, especially people that can't get out, that's elderly and stuff like that. Some places have like buses and stuff, or taxi to get them to go so they can vote,
Right.
But I wasn't expecting it to go all red like that because I never seen that before like that,
I've never seen a
you know?
landslide at 10 o'clock when we all tuned in on YouTube. She was at 30. He was like at 175 at 10
Right.
o'clock. The polls didn't even close yet on the East
No,
Coast, not even on the West Coast. The polls didn't close yet. And
no, and
they
there's
had
people
her at
still
30.
online waiting to vote. There were still people online waiting to vote.
But the West Coast hadn't even put in their numbers. And they had her at 30 and him at 175. Are you kidding me? Tell me, tell me somebody cheated without telling me somebody cheated the election results. Let me see what everybody is saying, Melissa. Oh my God. The other thing is my hand has been itching since. Do you know what that might
This your
mean?
Well, I know when the palm of your hand itches, I gotta ask my
Right.
sister which one. That means money's coming. And they always say when your palm itches, you're supposed to put it in your pocket so you don't lose the money. So
Mhm.
I grew up like that, where when your palm itches, you put it in your pocket. But there's one, I have to ask my sister because she remembers, because my great aunt and them used to always say it all the time. Like there's one for money, and there's one where you lose money. You know,
But
but
I don't know if it's an emotional thing. So that's why I've decided I can't be strong anymore. I'm just gonna be a weak bitch. That's all. I'm gonna be that
uh,
until I can get
you're not
healthy again.
you're not weak, and I think what I can say for Kamala is that wow, she went and said a speech the next day. Like I don't know if I'm a sore loser type of Leo. I'm gonna be like, oh, I can't do this. I can't go up there in front of all these people. I want to fight him. I don't want to talk to the people about me.
Right.
Giving it up because we Leos, we like to win. We
If
don't
we
want to be like
y'all don't know Melissa. Melissa has a contest that she does at her job every year. Melissa never tells us about her concert, her costume, nothing. She just shows up and she tells us the costume is gonna happen when we were all in group together. She would be like, "All right, guys, the contest is tomorrow," and we'd be like, "Oh, okay, Melissa, good luck." Melissa busts out costumes ain't nobody ever thought of. Ain't
right.
nobody ever thought of, and she will win a big screen TV.
Hmm.
This past Halloween, she won a huge espresso machine because she be
Right.
coming out with the costumes. You do
You,
amazing.
you know what though too. Um, you know what? People used to always say at my job, ah, the stuff is rigged. She always wins everything. It's rigged, it's rigged. And I'd be like, it's not rigged. I
It's not
told one lady one day, I told her, I said, it's not, I told them, I said, it's not rigged. I said to them, I said to one lady, I said, if it's if it's meant for me, it will happen for me. And I
that
told her, I said, because I win the prize doesn't mean I always keep the prize for myself. It could be a family member that's in need for a TV, or it could be someone else that always wanted a iPad. Then you know what? When I win it, I know I could give it to that person. That's how I like to do it.
What
But
do you
it's
do with the
like,
costumes when you're done?
oh, we just put them away.
Can you send me a costume? Because I'll never get it. Because Ezra is coming to visit,
Yay! Okay, so I can send you one
and
of my costumes.
send me one of your costumes, and because I want to greet him in
Uh-huh.
a costume. I was thinking in a costume.
Ooh. Well, you know what? I got the unicorn one.
Oh, he'll love
Where you're
that one.
riding a unicorn. So
Okay,
I'll send that to you.
he's gonna love it. Well, he may not love it. He's at the age where he's like, I cannot believe you would do this to me.
Oh my goodness. But you know what? You gotta love his age because it's like, you know, before they get teenager age, you just
I
gotta
don't
be
give a
like, oh, you're so
I don't give a shit. He's 11, and you know what's funny though, because it would totally embarrass him, but the Caribbeans are very conservative, so people are gonna look at me like, but I don't care. I'm gonna show up in the unicorn, and
Mhm.
he's not gonna expect it. He's not gonna expect me looking like a unicorn.
Oh my goodness. He's gonna love it. He
It
might
will
actually might
always,
be like, oh,
it will always give him memories.
absolutely. That's the best part. Let me tell you, something, that's the best part about having a grandparent is that you can have a memory with them. And then they'll have memories with you. It's just be like, sometimes they might not always want to share it because they're gonna be like, oh, it's so uncool. But wait till he get older. He's gonna be chuckling over stuff like
That's
that.
what I mean. Like the day of, he's gonna be like, "Why would you do that, Tori? Why would you do that?" And I'll be like, "I don't know, I don't know." And then I don't know. And then he's gonna be like 25, and he's gonna be like, "Oh my God, Grandma showed up in a unicorn outfit." Like he's gonna laugh. He better.
Well, you know what? You guys, yes, he's gonna laugh, but you definitely gotta tell him that unicorns are magical. I always know they were magical when I was a little girl. They just,
He
that whole little.
no, he knows they're magical. There was one time when he used to see spirits attacking his mom, right? And
Right.
I said, go to sleep. Like, don't worry about that. And he goes, no, no, I have to protect her. And I said, oh, okay, got you, got you. So then I brought a oversized unicorn. That's why it's going to have Mimi. And I have a video.
Ah,
I have a video. And we cut it open and we stuffed it with herbs that would stop spiritual attacks.
I love that.
And it worked. It absolutely worked. And I think I asked his mom if he carried the unicorn, and I think she told me he did.
Wow. Look at that. I would not know that me saying, okay, I'm going to send you a unicorn, and you already had a meaning of, so he's going to remember what the unicorn meant
Yes.
anyway.
Anyways, it's going to have
Wow.
significance anyways. It's going to be fun.
I love that.
And I can't
I
wait for
love,
him to come.
oh,
I can't wait. Y'all get to see him on video. He's grown ass. He has a heavy voice now. Hey, Dory. Oh my
oh,
God.
his voice is changing now.
Well, it's not the official change, because the official change is in about 12. So maybe next year, but the gradual octane is down.
Wow. He's growing up.
He really is.
Wow.
All right, let's say hi to everyone. Veronica says hi, Melissa. Hi, Veronica.
Hey, Veronica.
Nicole says hi.
Hey,
Lanice, what
Nicole.
about the hurricane victims? Did they get the Oh, Steph is here. What about the hurricane victims? Did they get the boxes that got washed away? No, no, they
Oh
did not.
no.
Trust. They don't even have homes, let alone worried about a box. That's a wash. Asheville is a wash. Hi, Steph.
Hey, staff.
You might be muted.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good.
What's
You look
going
so beautiful tonight.
on?
Thank
Gorgeous.
you. Thank you.
Gorgeous.
It's my birthday.
Oh,
Woo! Happy birthday.
Thank you.
I love that.
You
Happy
too.
birthday to you. Now, what's the song? That's not the song.
Happy birthday.
Birthday.
Birthday to you.
I want to
I
say
want to say
happy
happy
birthday
birthday to
to
you.
you. I want to say
Yeah.
happy birthday to you.
To you.
I want to say happy
Happy
birthday to
birthday
you.
to
You
Yeah.
close your eyes and make a wish.
you.
Think about it and blow out the candles. Close your eyes and make a wish. Think about it and blow out the
Blow out
candles.
the
Close your eyes
candles.
and make a wish. Think about it and blow out the candles
Candles.
and make a wish. One, two, one, two, three. Happy birthday, Stephanie.
Thank
Happy
you. Thank
birthday,
you. Thank
Stephanie.
you.
Now listen, when I closed my eyes, when I said close your eyes and make a wish, I saw an old-fashioned TV. So I want to make sure that you keep getting at it. Stay focused on your highest dreams because I think I saw you on TV.
That was my childhood dream.
I remember you said that, but when I closed my eyes, it was literally like if they showed me just a what like the modern day TVs,
Mm-hmm.
then it would be like a black thing. Like I wouldn't know what that was.
Mm-hmm.
So they had to show me an old fashioned TV with like turning knobs and stuff.
Yeah.
And it was in color. It was brown, and then there was beige at the knobs. And that's true because back in the day, they used to have this like this weird weave it would be brown, but then there would be this like weaving thing. So
I know exactly what you're talking about.
you know what I'm talking about. Yes, yes.
Mm-hmm.
hmm
Oh, this is so
That is
nice.
so cool.
So cool. So I've been telling everyone that I am not able to stay strong. Like I cried because I'm in shock for the election results. I'm in shock, and I think my body is responding in a shock kind of way.
I agree. I told my husband the night before the results came out, my sinuses started hurting like they were hurting when he first got elected. And I was like, ugh. I was like, I'm getting the same feeling. But like, is it inappropriate to say that it felt like it was rigged? Like I've never seen the map so red before. Like
Me
ever.
neither. I never said it. I've never seen it that red before.
It was so rigged. Guys, you keep talking. I just want to get some ice and some coconut water.
Like,
It was so rigged.
and then
No,
it was like
please.
bright red, and it was like burgundy, and it's just like what?
Yeah, where did burgundy come from? Because I didn't get that. No one explains to me what the burgundy is. I don't
Yeah,
know if anybody knows in the comments about that, but what was that?
like
But I never seen that red. And did you know that the View, they all wore black the next day? All the ladies wore
I didn't
black.
that. Everybody's mourning.
Everybody's mourning.
Like this
You
can't be
know.
real life. It has to be like a plot twist. This has to be some type of scripted sitcom, and it might be by Tyler Perry because it's being drawn out, and you know how he like to drag out a story. And the
Uh-huh.
twist ultimately is that he won't get into office. Like I'm just hoping, like I'm watching for that plot twist because this can't be real. It can't be real.
You know, you know what though? I'm getting the image of those the little jack-o'-lantern. Is it called jack-o'-lantern? I don't remember. It was like those boxes because Spirit showed me a box where they turn the knob and
Mm-hmm.
then all of a sudden the person comes out of it. And so
Jack.
they show me Trump, yeah, they show me Trump coming out of the little jack-o'-lantern box. So I don't know what that is.
Well, the
So
jack-o'-lantern is a clown.
It is a clown.
it is a clown.
It's
So
a
Spirit
just.
was showing me that, Dory, that he was in a box. And someone's turning the knob and then he popped up.
So
So
who's
I don't know what
turning
that means.
who's really behind the Trump campaign? Who's turning
Oh,
the
see? You
That's,
hear that?
that's a
up?
good point.
It's the
Confirmation.
truth. It's the truth. That whole thing of him coming out of the jack-o'-lantern. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Because they're showing me that, and I'm like, that's really creepy. But you're right, Steph. Like, who's turning the knob?
Yeah.
They should have kept him back in the box. Okay.
Stuff him back in and close the top because I don't want to play with him anymore. 4 years was enough. It was enough.
I just hope that the Biden administration comes out with something crazy.
I hope so too.
Because I did see, let me see. Oh no, this is the wrong page. I'm too tired to find it. Where somebody said he is checking into, let me see if I can find it though. He is checking into, oh, breaking, the Joe Biden is reportedly in a meeting right now with constitutional lawyers, experts on presidential immunity, and the SEAL 6 team, which is the military team.
Is this like any loopholes to prevent
Yes.
him from? Please find a
Well,
loophole. Please.
for Joe Biden to check on his presidential immunity, because remember the Supreme Court gave the president immunity.
Mm-hmm.
They wanted it for Trump, but it holds true for Biden.
Plot twist.
Exactly.
Plot twist.
Mm.
What do they say? When you dig one ditch, you better dig two because the trap you set just might be for you.
Yes. So this crap needs to stop, and I need them to find a loophole. Oh, it's coconut water, Noel.
Oh,
Coconut
you,
water.
you know,
I've been
you
so
know
sick
what? No.
because my electrolytes were down.
Mm.
Mm. You know what, too? I seen an old book when Tracy was talking about the whole, them having the meeting thing. I don't know why Spirit want to show me stuff tonight, but it was a book. It's an old ass book, but it's how like the book got that waviness to it. They opened the book, and so I see this white man's finger with hair on it. I know details. All I see was they point to the letter P. I don't know who it's P, but that was the letter that I seen.
Mm.
The letter P. So if anybody know anything about a person named the letter P or whatever, let me know.
Or the president.
I'm a,
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
hey,
Cat.
cat.
How are you?
Hi.
Justice.
He can't hear you. They said hi.
Oh, I keep forgetting. You have your earpiece on.
Yeah, because Okay.
It's Kat's birthday. It's Stephanie's birthday, Kat.
Happy birthday to you.
Yes, give me that Luther Vandross for Rob. Good. That's big Luther. That's a big Luther. Give me big Luther.
That was nice.
Silliness. Oh, how are you guys? I'm sorry I jumped in all late.
No, don't worry. No, Whelp says your makeup looks beautiful.
Thank you. Thank you. Okay, so just a little clue in.
Mm-hmm.
I tried out a new primer today. And
I think I saw that video.
I haven't put it out yet. No, this is a new one. This is the new one.
Okay.
It's the oil sucker from one side. Like the other one they have, it's the sweat proof, mattifying, waterproof,
secure the sweat one.
Yes, secure the sweat, right?
This one know is about like this stuff. Does it work?
This is like the big mama of.
Oh, really?
Primer.
Like you not gonna sweat at all.
I've had this on since 12:30.
Oh,
okay. Get it.
And the oil control is like
Patrick.
out of this world.
I'm not mad at it.
So yes, Patrick did his big one with this one, and I'm going to do a follow-up. I know this one is 32, so maybe this one is 32 too.
From where?
You can get it at Sephora, Ulta, his website, and maybe the Sephora and Kohl's. Yeah.
Okay.
It's the truth.
So because of the election, you forgot about Beauty Bar.
I didn't forget. I mean, I knew what I was supposed to do, but there was no way it was happening. I was like, I can't. I know what I want to do, and I'm not gonna smile when I do it. So,
right,
I promise I will have it ready.
We could do it next week if we're back in form. Let's brace ourselves, because I was telling everyone I'm shocked at how depressed I've been.
Oh,
shocked.
I mine was immediate. I'm glad you had a minute to like think about it. Like, I might be. No, it was immediate. It was. Oh, okay. Let me put this blanket back over my head, and I am done.
Yeah.
I'm done. And I have not looked. I feel like I haven't looked anybody in the eye since it happened. That's how I feel. Like,
I mean, who can we look in the eye? Who can we trust? Us. So, Black women, let's remember something right now. As much as they taught us to backstab each other, no más.
No more. Agreed.
No more.
Agreed.
We don't.
And please trust your instincts, even because there are still some of us, there's still an 8% that did go ahead and say, I'm going red. Okay. And so in that, trust your instincts, because when I tell you the amount of blockage and side eye I've been given has been real. Like,
see, I don't think I've had that experience.
I'm so glad for you.
I don't understand it. Y'all have been being attacked. Everyone, every psychic I have not had that experience. I mean, 1 or 2 people tried it, but not droves of people.
I know there are some of us who did. And I mean, look, they're going to show themselves. And they're going to prove exactly who they are.
I like it when they show themselves.
Me too.
Yes.
Wave your flag, wear your red. I need to know.
Yes.
Yes.
So I know who to stay away from.
I'm good.
Mhm.
Um,
So I'm sorry, I didn't mean to come on here and start talking about that. I know that's not what y'all were talking about. So.
no, that was exactly what we were talking
Oh,
about.
okay.
Like,
Wow.
Yeah, let's talk about it.
tonight is the night to purge. I didn't
Mm.
know how to create another topic. There's no other topic.
No, I mean, there are other topics, but at this point, right now,
I can't talk, Diddy.
we
Not
are
to,
right. We are focused on other things.
I can't talk how many 10-year-olds are coming out of the woodwork. I can't. And I'm not laughing. I'm not laughing, but every couple of days there's a 10-year-old coming through.
Mhm.
Right. And you know what? It's a lot. But I
It's a
just want to
lot.
know, like, those the people with the people that put their votes in that box that got burned, like I'll be hella pissed. I'll be so pissed off, I'll be like, no, I need
And
to recast my vote.
well, I guess that's the thing. Like, people have to start. You have to check on your ballots. You have to make sure that it's been counted. The way this went to me too quickly, but then also I just feel like there are things. We've said it before, like we are dealing with a prosecutor here at her heart and who she is, like what she went to school for. She is a prosecutor
Yeah,
and she knows when things are amiss.
yeah.
She worded her concession very carefully.
Mm-hmm.
There is a reason for that.
Yeah.
There are people already that are being like arrested.
Wait, what?
There are people being arrested. There's a man who was arrested
For what?
who for voter fraud, for tampering with
What,
the
really?
election. Already, yes, absolutely. They're coming for them. They're not playing. And he pled guilty. Man, he ain't even been in there. I don't even know how long he's in there. 2 days, 3 days. Guilty. I'm guilty. Guilty. So I don't know what they presented him with or what they showed him, but he clearly knew I'm not gonna get away with this one.
But I don't understand how people could do fraud with that.
Well,
When they
did you hear
ask you
about
your
what's
name, they want to
happening?
ask.
Well, people's
No,
votes
not too
aren't
much.
being
Mm-mm.
counted. So what's happening is that people are saying, like, I went in and voted on purpose. And in going in and voting, I'm trying to check my ballot status to make sure that it was counted because I feel like the count was so fast. And they're seeing that it says they're not registered. It's seeing that it says you didn't vote in the 2024 election. There are people in Pennsylvania who were approached by that PAC that what's his name, Musk had set up.
Yeah.
And they are saying, I was asked to vote by iPad. I already gave my vote. I voted on an iPad. They came to my door and asked me to vote that way.
What?
There are people who absolutely I mean, we know about the lottery. So the people who were in charge of that lottery already said there was never $1 million that went out to any one person on any day, even though we said there was going to be for those voters in Pennsylvania. They were just trying to get people to go out and vote for Trump. And I guess if you could show that you voted for Trump and you were quote unquote entered into the lottery to win $1 million a day, that is not true because they never gave out $1 million to anyone. So Trump is already being looked at by a judge and they're looking at suing him for the lottery already. There are people in Boston. There's already
Oh, wait a second. That's voter fraud then.
absolutely. There's the Secretary of State or whatever in Boston who has also stated that's already brought up charges saying that there was voter fraud and that there was tampering and that they're doing a recount. I think they know, and I think it feels almost like it could have been a setup for him to hang himself.
Bingo. Bingo. I actually got that. I got that they knew, but I also got if they tried to stop it, by trying to stop it, then the Democrats could look like fraud. So they had to let it ride out. You're absolutely right.
There's no way he would have won every single swing state. I don't give a damn.
Mm-mm.
I can say damn, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, absolutely. There's no way. There's no way. And there's no way that everybody's vote has been counted at this day in the game, considering how many were supposed to be registered. Now, if you didn't turn out, you didn't turn out. I don't understand why 20 million people wouldn't show up. But if that's what you're trying to say, that 20 million people decided, I'm not going to come out and vote, okay. Prove it. This is where I'm at in my 4 o'clock in the morning escapades. Reading and doing too much thinking. And so I know, like, as Black women, we are tired. I just think, unfortunately, this is another way to create a divide among people. Because even if they prove that he cheated, we are already at a place where we are still done.
Mm-hmm.
We are
We've
done.
already taken our seat. We
have sat down. We are done.
What was the last thing that happened? And I told Black women, don't get in this. What was that? There was something that happened, and Black women started to go off. And I said, nope, don't get in this. This isn't our fight.
Probably Palestine.
Oh, maybe it was Palestine?
But you see, we done, because the fact that we didn't already crash Starbucks app is insane.
So I don't understand the Starbucks. What?
So they were saying that Starbucks was sending money basically to fund the genocide. Like, there are monies that are coming from Starbucks that are funding the genocide, well, along with most of our money basically here. Like, a lot of our money has been taken in funding, just basically for whatever we're sending over there. And so they were like, don't go to McDonald's, don't go to Starbucks, we're boycotting them, we're going to keep our dollar, blah, blah, blah. And so there were a lot of people who were in solidarity with that, not going to Starbucks, not going to McDonald's, not spending at these places, not buying General Mills, but, whatever. You don't want me to buy Post? That's fine. I'll find a different cereal. You don't want me to do this? I'll make my coffee at home. Like,
Wait,
I'm going to look out.
So after the election, what happened?
We crashed the Starbucks app.
Everybody went back to Starbucks.
Everybody got
immediately. Y'all on your own. Let me explain something to you. That peppermint mocha hits different when you haven't had it in a year. Okay. Crash the app. Starbucks has turned their comments off on their TikTok page because I know we are going in. We are, when I tell you, we're done. We're done. We're done.
Oh my God.
And that's all I mean, look.
So wait, I'm trying to understand because I couldn't understand the whole Starbucks thing. Now I gotta look for it on TikTok.
Oh. Every time, if you see the creators now, this is how ignorant we have become. Girl, let me tell you.
They showing their
I don't
stuff.
care that y'all wearing blue bracelets. I don't care about any of that. Buy 2, get 1 free. Girl, what you want?
Treat yourself.
Right. I'm going back tomorrow. Oh, okay. I know they didn't think they were going to win like that. The black dollar is mighty. The black dollar is mighty. The fact that we have crashed their app is insane, y'all. Insane.
For the complete opposite reason, it's more insane.
Done.
Done. We are so amazing.
Help yourself.
Help yourself.
We are done.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have Starbucks, so I didn't understand the whole issue.
Yeah, that's what it was.
I am loving everything.
Yeah.
I am in love.
Yep.
Oh,
So-
here it is. It says, oh wait, it says Black folks go get Starbucks. I gotta find somebody I could. Thank you, Katrina. I did not know
Oh
nothing
yeah.
about this.
We're done. We're done.
You didn't say anything.
I didn't say anything. Do you look?
it.
It has been hard for me to even talk to people. I told somebody I don't want to talk about it, and they kept pushing. And then at the end of the day, they got cussed out. So I have told people like and some people don't like believe me, but when I tell, I say what I mean for the most part. Like I'm not that person that's gonna be like, oh, no. So if I said I don't need to talk about this with you right now because I'm feeling spicy and, and I need to get my thoughts together and you push and you get cussed out, that's on you. That ain't on me. I didn't do it. That's on you. You earned that one. So that's where I'm at.
One of my clients that I love dearly, but I didn't know my personal reaction to this election was growing, right? And so she needed something. She was talking. She wasn't doing anything wrong. And I finally text, stop. Like, I was just overwhelmed. Like, stop. So that night, I just texted her and I was like, I'm so sorry. I've been lethargic. Wednesday night, I literally came home, went to sleep, did a video, and then went back to sleep. Had no problem going back to sleep. Like when I tell you, I was like, what movie? Like where you just slide into the chair and how you land is how you land. Like
how
that.
You land is how you land.
Yeah, that was my thing.
I wore my all black every day, all day shirt to work in the office. Please say something.
Please.
And the only thing somebody said to me was, do you work here? Yes, I do. I'm not here to be friendly. I'm here to do my job.
I'm even shocked that somebody had the nerve to say, do you work here?
You know what? I think because when they think that we're always supposed to be smiling and grinning and shucking and jiving and whatever, and then you give them the real, where you say like, I'm not effing with you, and that energy is put out there.
Yeah.
There is something about like when you put the energy out there, stay away from me kind of thing.
Yes.
They know what it feels like. They know exactly what that is because they do the same thing to us. So when it's a return, like when it's reciprocated, it's just kind of like, oh no, she's mad about something. And that's my thing. It's just like, that was my energy. I'm here to do my job, to get my check and to go home. But please do not. And I was waiting because where I work, they play like the TVs are on, and I was just waiting for like election stuff to come up, and somebody put on the soccer game. And I said, "Oh, how smart is that?" We don't need to talk about none of that. None of that. Not here. Not in front of me. Please don't do it. Please don't. So I think because again, that was my big thing in 2016. We have been so quiet at that point. That people thought everything was okay. And that was the problem. We have been too quiet and not voicing enough about what has really been bothering us. Because our parents were like, shut up. We don't have our separate bathrooms. We don't have our like they are finally treating us
so happy with what they're giving us
equally. Right. Yes. So shut
and
up.
That is not
do
us.
Your job.
Right? No.
I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to say that word. But be quiet. Do your job and just get through.
Yes.
And the things that were problems, we were just told, just be quiet, just deal, because you need this job, you need this money, you need whatever. And then when all that stuff blew up, they were just like, it just seemed like everything was fine, and now you're complaining. No, it's always been a problem, but we were too quiet. And now we're just to the point where we're just kind of like,
we're going to drink some Starbucks.
I am done. I am done.
I'm good.
Who was that? Was that Zora? No, who was? It wasn't Zora New Houston. Was it Zora New Houston? She said, if you allow them to do you wrong, I'm paraphrasing. If you allow them to continue to do you wrong and not say anything or be quiet and complacent, they're going to take your complacency as
absolutely
you not having an issue.
Compliance.
It's the same thing as like taking your kindness for weakness.
Yes. And sometimes, like, I learned this lesson a long time ago. I watched my parents it's sad, but I'm not trying to put them down, but I watched them do a song and dance. I watched them at home hate, like 100% hate in my head, and then go out. They're not doing it in my head. They're just like, oh, I just hate that, calling them out their face, telling me how much they stink. Like, it was bad the way I grew up. And then they get out and they song and dance them.
Because you need the money. Because at that point, we didn't have the money. Yeah.
Yeah, but as a child, I'm like, what's happening here? I don't understand money's involved. I don't understand your job is on the line. I don't get that, right? But so what I did remember was their rhetoric in the house, right? So I grew up around them. I grew up around Karens. I saw Karens have meltdowns. I thought it was normal. So when I started to be what's considered a Karen, people thought I had a lot of nerve. We didn't know you were like that. That's all I grew up around. Like, what are you talking about? Well, we had no idea, Tracy, that was inside of you. That's all I've ever seen. But I don't know how to tell people that that's my environment, right? And so I've learned throughout the years, no, keeping quiet hurts. It hurts. The memory that stays inside when you're quiet. And then half the times you're going to give it to somebody that didn't deserve it. So it's best to nip it right then and there. Excuse me. There was a woman, I was in an ice cream store the other day, and two people couldn't decide, but one of them was like 80. So I was like, I can't wait for them anymore. Got up, got my ice cream. The old lady wanted to know something from like her granddaughter. And she was like, I wonder how this tastes. And she goes, excuse me. And the woman said, I'm working on someone. You know what I said to that lady? Don't you ever talk to an elder woman like that again. Not in my presence. You know, Granny looked at me like this. Because the mentality is to put up from that shit. And that girl was young. She was young and she felt entitled to talk to an 80-year-old grandmother. I don't know how old the woman was. She could have been 50. She looked 80.
But you know what? She's going to remember that moment that someone stand up for her.
Yes. Yes. And it made me feel such a heroine, such a hero. I was like, thank you for my words, God. All right. Let me play this video about Starbucks. Katrina, I did that. I'm so glad you came to the table. But let me play it. Y'all are going to love this.
Did I
But
send you one?
no,
I thought I sent you
I
one.
found two. But if you want to send it
I'll
to me.
send you the one, yeah, that made me cackle a little bit.
I'm on my way to my favorite place, Starbucks. Here I come. I'm on my way to get my strawberry acai Trenta refresher with light water and extra peach juice. Black women, y'all coming with me? Anybody want something? I got lots of points.
Oh my God, I love Black women. I love us.
Uh-oh. We have officially taken our capes off.
The
Yeah.
funny part is how we make jokes. Oh, I lost all the damn videos when I kicked myself out. Fuck. The funny part is how we make jokes. Nothing's funnier than the way we joke around.
Mm-hmm.
We are all comedians. All of us. We are so cute.
That is so hilarious. She said, "Does anybody want some?" Of course, I want some.
Yeah.
Girl. Like,
Sure.
I got points. I got points.
You got
Oh,
points?
That
man.
pound cake. Why you over there?
Oh yeah, that pound cake's good.
Oh my
But
God.
their grilled cheese is my
jealous.
favorite.
I don't know
I've never
any
had
of
their
these
warm ice.
things.
I need
Their
to
grilled cheese is with sourdough bread, and their cheese is really good. Ah,
I'm so jealous. Did you send me something? Oh, Kat's not here yet. Is she here? No. Oh,
their breakfast is
all
good
right.
too. Hmm.
But they
I
have a lot of
remember
pork
there.
options.
Say
Hmm?
that again, Steph.
They don't have too many turkey options. I've seen a lot of ham and like
Yeah,
pork.
I don't know if they have any turkey,
Mm-hmm.
but I know they do something with turkey every year. I think they do, but I'm not quite sure because I know they do sausages and bacon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but get
Okay.
their grilled cheese. I have that with some coffee.
I feel like I need some coffee.
Kat, it didn't come through.
And right now I'm eating some espresso beans that's covered
Send
in
it again.
that's covered in chocolate.
Like, does it give you like a boost, like a jolt, or
Well, I don't know. Coffee doesn't give me a boost anymore because I can have coffee at night and still go to bed and sleep.
really?
Really.
I could do
So
that too, Melissa. I respect that.
I don't know why.
And this is caffeinated coffee?
Um, no. This is it's caffeinated, not decaffeinated. And right now I'm having Trader Joe's Coffee Lovers espresso beans. Just a mixture of like chocolate cover espresso beans. They're really good.
Huh.
Hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Coffee.
Okay, hold on, guys. Hold on. I got all of you. Oh my God. I'm so excited to show these videos. Kat gave me 2 more videos. I didn't know about this Starbucks thing, but I support every Black woman that is buying Starbucks. Starbucks, get your supplies in, okay? Get your supplies in. I don't even know which one this is. Because we're not playing no more. We're not playing. We want our Starbucks. And I'm very disappointed that I can't participate in this, but don't worry, I will be back.
There's no Starbucks over there? Huh. I'm surprised Starbucks hasn't. Because it's still U.S. territory.
Okay.
Airport? None in the airport either? Wow, that is surprising.
You know, there's a commercial or a song out right now. I think it's a commercial. and it says St. Croix, first world country, and then it goes sometimes. And I'm like, oh my God. My daughter-in-law was like, how many videos I have? 1, 2, 3. My daughter-in-law was like, what kind of like fast foods do they have over there? 0.
Not even McDonald's.
They do have McDonald's. Now I have to give McDonald's a lot of credit. They do have McDonald's, but basically it is 0. They got McDonald's, they got Starbucks,
KFC?
They have KFC.
Okay.
That's it. Oh no, we have Domino's.
Oh, okay. To get pizza.
Yeah, Domino's is pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean,
we're ordering Domino's right now.
What?
Yeah.
We're waiting for it to come in.
Yeah. I don't think it's y'all's kind of Domino's. Just saying. I don't want anybody to get mad at me, and it just does.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
I think y'all got options to play with, and they
like on how to toppings and stuff.
Anything, and they pretend like we have options. Like they got this moving thing, and it's like nothing's on each page. It's so funny. Don't pay me no mind. I'm a bitch. And I can't eat Subways, right? Because Subways puts me in a hospital in the States. So imagine needing a few more days for shipping. It took me 2 years before I ate McDonald's. So, and it took me close to 2.5, 3 years before I ate a Domino's pizza.
Was it worth the wait?
Y'all just have to come visit one day, and you have to be like, oh,
this is what you meant. Okay.
Oh,
where's the mom and pop shop?
Our fast food is on every corner, and they sell rice, curry this, goat this, but it's all fresh. That's what we consider fast food.
That sounds so good right now.
Does it?
Oh my gosh. I would love some West Indian food right now. Like,
I know.
Yeah, for sure.
So, and I think that's why I lost weight, because I didn't have the unhealthiness of the fast food. And everything's just cooked fresh. But there's always some trailer that is selling fast food around here.
Like
all right.
Food truck corral?
Yes, but it doesn't look that way. All the trailers are stationary, so they bring the food to the trailer. It's very interesting. And then all the supermarkets sells all the supermarkets look like Whole Foods. Before COVID, it kind of changed a little bit after COVID, but they all have a bar. Right? With West Indian this, that, and the third. You know? So it's just different. You just got to be like, okay. Like every breakfast over here is something called saltfish.
Yeah.
You know it.
Yes. I love saltfish.
There you go.
I do.
I never understood it for breakfast, right? I'm like, no. They're like, do you want saltfish? I'm like, no.
When would you eat saltfish if you didn't eat for breakfast? Like dinner? Lunch?
I didn't know.
Oh.
No, I just didn't know it was a breakfast meal.
Yeah.
But see how you question that? You're like, girl, what the fuck are you talking about? I didn't know that you eat it for breakfast.
Yes. Aki, saltfish,
Aki, what is this?
Aki saltfish. It's like yellow and it has like a black eye in
Oh,
it.
I don't know that.
But that might be a Jamaican more
Might be. Yes.
Croy.
Got it.
It looks like egg. It looks like
It's
egg
like
more
egg.
for Aki.
Yeah, it looks like
Yeah.
egg.
Oh, well, we add egg to the morning breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
And something called chop chop. That's okra and spinach.
Okay. Never heard of that, but okay.
Oh yeah, chop chop we call it.
Okay.
So good.
Yeah,
So good. You have never tasted anything so good unless you mix okra and spinach. And some people season, like they can season them. Oh my God, so good. And then always a Johnny cake.
Mm-hmm.
See, you know about Johnny cake. So a lot of the breakfast food, people are like, oh, do you want, I forgot what they call it. St. Croix breakfast, let's say. I don't know. And I'm always like, no, give me a sausage. Give me a
Americanized, please. Thank you.
I'm still Americanized.
Give me Americanized breakfast. Thank you.
It does seem like they eat a hearty breakfast,
They
basically,
do
right?
eat a hearty breakfast. You should see the men, like every gas station, whereas y'all wouldn't buy food from a gas station, we do. Freshly made.
Mm-hmm.
And what they take for breakfast or lunch, pow high.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody's cheap around here.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. All right, let me play these videos. Hold on a second. Here's another girl.
Before I go back in my place of work, I just want to say this. This week, I held so many women in my arms that were not my skin folk that came in there crying as I'm being a medical professional about these results. And all I could do is let them cry on my shoulder in my Nipsey blue, or as y'all want to call it, my Kamala blue, because I'm a liberal who just held them because they're scared of these next 4 years. And if y'all mad at us black women for sticking together, it's about time we stuck together on something, because all the time you hear about how black women dislike each other and how we hate each other, blase splee. This time we are one, and I'm so proud of each and every single one of y'all. And yes, I'm gonna go back in here in my place of profession that I've been doing for almost 25 years. And any other woman that comes in there and crying on my shoulders, I'm gonna hug them too and listen to them, because they're scared of what's to come. The women that are in this building having issues, having children, having miscarriages, and are scared about DNCs and everything else. It's not my skin folks that's in there. Sorry, my hands are ashy because, you know, I use a hand sanitizer and wash my hands all day to take them gloves on and off to get the job done with my do it fluid. But I'm gonna go in here, do my job, because, you know, I don't work. But hey, and listen to them as they break down in tears on my Kamala blue slash cousin Nip blue, because this is my uniform, you know. And continue. But black women, y'all done stuck together, and I'm so proud of us. And the nasty people that were in my comments yesterday because I wanted some Starbucks to get my job done, when I see over 300 and something people a day in my job profession, thank you, because you inspired me to go back to Starbucks, because I haven't been since March, but I've been twice today. So Miss Wendy was excited to see me. She said, hey Goddess Josie, I haven't seen you. How's it been? I said, nothing baby, just working, but I'm here today. I'm gonna be here back every day to get my Starbucks. But black women, y'all did that. We did that as a collective. Yes. Love y'all. Everybody be safe. Let me finish my poison before I get back in here.
Oh my God, that is so funny, Katrina. That is the best ever. All right. Katrina sent a couple over. Hold on a second. Let me remove her.
What did I tell y'all?
What?
This
I'm
is about
telling you, my
Boston,
gut
though.
never lets
This
me
is
down.
not about stuff.
Y'all don't know me personally, but
Okay,
y'all will
hold
get
on.
to
I'll
know
play
me
it
by the
second.
way I
Hold on.
post. I post with a feeling. I post with facts. I post.
There's one I looked at.
Starbucks just released their holiday items. And I want to see what they're giving now, so come on. Whew, I really can't believe I'm here. I haven't had Starbucks free in like over a year, or at least not with my own coin. They got some fun new stuff though, like a turkey sage Danish. That sounds good. Iced gingerbread oat milk chai. That sounds fun. And then this used to be my go-to. It's the caramel brulee latte. I definitely think I'm gonna get that. Friend, I blacked out. I blacked out real bad. Why did I get 2 drinks? And the new Danish. This stuff better be good, Starbucks. Let's start with their new turkey sage Danish. This is supposed to have like turkey sausage and a new bechamel sauce. Whatever that is.
Mm.
Uh-oh. Oh.
It looked like it's good.
Oh, that is good. I'm going to give this like an 8 out of 10. It's giving me very much so like, I don't know, a calzone situation, but in Danish form. You get all that soft bread, then the inside got that new sauce and the sausage. I'm a fan. To the drinks. This is their iced gingerbread oat milk chai. I really wasn't going to get this, but the barista said that this is everyone's new favorite drink. So I got to see if it's good. Hold on. I'm not mad at it, Starbucks. Okay. I really had to shake it up and see what it was giving. You know what, friend? I'm going to give this also like an 8 out of 10. I feel like that's fair. If you love a chai tea latte, that's basically like a spicy latte. Not spicy, but it gets spice and cinnamon flavors. You'll definitely love this because that new gingerbread cold foam adds some sweetness and holiday cheer all inside the cup. I'm not married. Actually, I'm married. I'm feeling a little happier now that I've drunk that. And lastly, what I believe will be the star of the show, it's the OG caramel brulee latte. Ooh, I haven't had this in so long. I knew it. I knew it. Gaboom bam.
Okay, I got to take a visit to the States just to get some Starbucks now. I got to support. I can get to Florida now.
You can buy Starbucks gift cards for Christmas gifts if you'd like.
Oh, I could buy gift cards, send it out to everybody, but I can't taste a latte, gingerbread, caramel, whipped cream.
Nobody told you to move
You want me to send out gift cards.
Sorry. Nobody told you to move all the way over there with no Starbucks. Sorry. Nobody told you to do that.
Who knew? I got to see if St. Thomas has Starbucks. They're more city over there.
Do you have a Target?
No.
Never mind.
We don't even have a Walmart.
So what's your shopping options?
Kmart.
They still got one.
Well, is it a like a semi supermarket Kmart? Like a super K?
Listen to me. Went out of business in the States.
Yeah.
What the hell are we doing with a Kmart?
What else do you Oh, you have to tell them what else you have there. Because when you told me, I was like, what? You got what?
Wait, I don't know if it's this, but our shoe options.
Yes.
You're not going to believe this. Say it.
Pay less.
Oh.
Really?
You guys have Payless.
It went out of business in the States.
Yeah. Why pay more when you can pay less?
Right.
What's your copy place?
Or pay less?
No. For making copies. What's the name?
Oh.
FedEx,
Kinko's.
Kinko. Is there
Kinko.
even still Kinko's?
Staples.
What is Staples is the proper name?
Staples.
Office Depot.
Office Depot.
Right. So we don't have an Office Depot. We have, it's named something else.
There's Office Max too.
I think it's Office Max,
Mm-hmm.
but it is connected to Office Depot. So there's no such thing as like a what's the breakfast places? IHOP. There's no such thing as IHOP, Denny's.
Nothing commercial.
Very few commercial options. So I have to find out if St. Thomas has Starbucks. I can run over there. And I have to find out if Puerto Rico has Starbucks. I can run over there.
Puerto Rico should.
They really should. They got like 20,000 Walmarts. How many people live in Puerto Rico? Isn't that the island that he called trash?
Hey, I wasn't gonna say nothing.
Yes.
Can I tell you guys something? I lived on an island of trash. Staten Island,
That's what I was about to say. Staten
trash.
I was getting ready to say Staten Island.
And the Italians went there to hide. They were like, we don't care about trash. We hiding stuff.
Oh.
That's how people got over there. Because mafia wanted to mafia without eyes.
Oh.
And in order to get to the island, at one point, there were no bridges. So you have to see the boat coming in.
Mm-hmm.
I live on an island of trash. I do.
That is
How is Puerto Rico an island of trash? Unless you're calling the people trash.
I think that's what he was referencing.
Right.
Maybe that was a disconnect for him, not realizing that PR is still a part of the U.S.
He doesn't get it.
But it wasn't he. He didn't say it. It was just the people that he hired.
One of the speakers, right?
He was the comedian. He was the opening comedian. So that's
Wasn't he Latina?
Yeah. Who?
The comedian? He wasn't Latina?
No, it was a man.
Yeah, but he wasn't Latino?
No.
Listen, he threw paper towels at them 4 years ago.
And he threw chicken tenders at his group in, was it Pennsylvania? He threw chicken finger boxes at him. Like, he's so disrespectful. I don't know how anybody could seriously vote for him. Like, he disrespects everyone. Like
everyone.
Because they don't take it seriously, which is the problem.
They what?
You don't take it seriously. So many people said to me, he doesn't mean that. He didn't mean it that way. I didn't ask you to translate what he said. You shouldn't have to be a translator for him.
He said what he said.
You're the wrong person. You say what you mean, especially when you're in politics. Because people take every word that you say.
Right.
Seriously.
Correct.
So
I heard a good point someone made. They said that a lot of people who voted for him see him as a familiar family member that they claim to be harmless, but says off the wall things. So they kind of give him a pass. But he's not. He's very harmful. He's not harmless. He's very harmful.
Because your family members aren't running the country.
Yeah, but that is very typical. That is very typical to look at someone and see your mother or father in them, and disgusting. I mean, their mother and fathers could be disgusting.
Yeah. See your dysfunctional family. That's what you see. There was a man watching something. I'm gonna see if I can find him because I was familiar with the guy who was interviewing him. But it was an older white male and an Asian guy, and he said, "I don't understand like why you would vote for Trump." He was just like the older male was like, "It's not that I believe in his policies." He said, "But Trump is a way for me to make sure that my race does not become extinct." And in that, it
I
secures.
saw that.
Yeah, did you see that? I mean, it
Yeah.
basically will secure his bloodline and to make sure that they are no. They're trying to make sure that they are not the minority. Right now, they're 45%. They feel like the minority, and if it gets any lower than that, then they cannot assure that their bloodline will live on.
But what they're not recognizing is that their bloodline is dying because of drugs.
Because we keep mixing. They don't want the mixing.
No, I get the mixing part, but coupled with that is drugs.
I mean, with that is where I feel like we're all just over the okey doke of like how people have decided like how we're supposed to stay in certain sections and sectors of our like how you're supposed to do your personal life and how you're where you're supposed to work. Again, it's another way, kind of like when you say black jobs. So clearly there are other things that people were thinking about along with black jobs and Hispanic jobs. They were also thinking about like who you need to be with, who you need to procreate with, who you need to hang out with. This is just again another way to divide. And when you do that, I mean, as in what we've decided to do, a lot of people have just said, I'm just going to stick with my own. And they are happy with that. That because that is part of what they wanted from this election. So just, I don't know, tread. I'm just going to tread lightly because I feel like some people are going to say some stuff. And then when it comes out that this man tried to steal the whole election and he going to jail along with half the people that supported him, some folks going to have some walking back to do. And I'm not going to be one of them.
Well, majority of the Latin vote started trying to backtrack as soon as they heard his first day agenda.
I don't know why they would. He told you that before.
They didn't believe him. They disconnect so bad. It's ridiculous.
Again.
They disconnect so bad.
But when he's already told you, like, I am going to do my mass deportations. I don't believe in the birther movement. So if your parents weren't legal, you are not legal, which means you get to live here with them. It ain't, oh,
you know what's funny though?
Listen.
He's going to gather up Americans.
Yeah,
but according to him, but wait though, because when he's done, once he takes that away, they won't be Americans.
I didn't think of it that way.
They won't be. They'll be illegal immigrants.
Oh my God, I certainly didn't think of it that way.
Yikes. And apparently they didn't either.
Well, I mean, again though, if it were something where I knew it would directly affect me, I think I'd do a little bit more research. I think I'd do some reading.
Absolutely.
And just some people just didn't read. And that's the first thing they tell you to do. Do your own research.
Yeah.
Stop waiting for people to hand you information.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he handed you whatever, you heard whatever, you and you can go ahead and enjoy your last Christmas in America.
Okay, so I got this to play now that we had this.
I've been really thinking about how to condense everything I learned as an intelligence specialist about Russia into a TikTok digestible form. I struggle to communicate this. Go look at the 2024, this year, go look at the 2024 Russian presidential elections. Go look at the numbers, and now go look at the Russian presidential elections over time. And I want you to see if anything jumps out at you as weird or funny. And then now go look at our 2024 presidential elections. And I want you to see if anything weird or funny jumps out at you. The Russian people, by and large, do not like Vladimir Putin. He and his party represent a minority. Much like every other fascist power that comes into being. They are a minority electorate. But their propaganda machines create a system of illusions in people's minds, in public discourse, that they are bigger than they actually are. And do you know how they do that? They do that by reflecting their power struggles and rhetoric into deep-seated cultural divides. In America, those two deep-seated cultural divides are white supremacy and heteronormative patriarchy. That's why things like Your Body, My Choice are making so much virality, so much sense. Those types of statements by heteronormative patriarchal loyalists make so much sense to our brains because we have real experiential proof that this is actually how men think. But you have to be very careful when you are dealing with fascists because they will use those core experiential truths to hide what they are doing in plain sight. To hide what they are doing in plain sight. This is a serial cheater, a serial fraud. All he does is cheat and cheat and cheat. We should be asking ourselves, how can we be confident that the cheater who cheated on everything else didn't cheat again? We should be asking whether or not we can trust our elections. We should be asking whether we can trust the outcome of this election. Just because Kamala Harris got on stage and said, I congratulated him, just because the Democrats are saying, well, we have to respect the parliamentary process, does not preclude a cheater from cheating. Does not mean that there is 0% chance that no fuckery happened. We need to be confident in our electoral process. And when there is fascism involved, and when one of the candidates has cheated and all of his wives cheated on all of his businesses, we should suspect that he might also be cheating now.
Oh, that was deep.
Yeah, that was.
That was so deep. I got one more. Hold on.
Fact that they don't want you to know about, black women are the most educated demographic in America. They'll tell you all these statistics about crime. They'll tell you every time a black man becomes a statistic, but they won't tell you that black women are disproportionately educated. How about the fact that black women start more businesses than any other group of women? Black women represent 42% of new women-owned businesses, 3 times their share of the female population. Majority black women-owned firms grew 50% from 2014 to 2019, representing the highest growth rate of any female demographic during this time frame. Yet for every dollar a white man makes, a white woman makes 79 cents and a black woman only makes 62. And despite the fact that black women are excelling in the face of adversity, they are still more likely to be negatively portrayed in the media and online than any other group in America.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Good. Yeah. All right, guys. We did an amazing job today. I personally have lost steam. How about you guys?
You know, I'm gonna be up all night because this is what I like. This whole thing, I can't. I even thought about. I was like, oh, I was supposed to do that whole Taryn deep dive, and now I don't care. Like,
Are you sleeping? Because make some golden milk. You have milk in the house?
I mean, for my child.
Yeah. Just take a little bit for a cup. Add some turmeric, if you have it. Some black pepper. Some cinnamon. If you have ginger, go ahead and add it, but you don't need it. and drink it. It'll
Nice.
put you to sleep. Very natural. Put you to sleep. Like you won't even notice it. You'll be like, bet.
I will try.
Please.
I do want people to just don't give up the hope of it all.
Thank you for that,
'Cause
Katrina.
I feel like there is a reason for the moves that are being made. There's a reason this man is so quiet right now.
Who?
Mm-hmm.
Number
Who?
47.
Oh, you think he's quiet right now? Because normally he would be, yeah, it's okay. I'm not, I haven't been, no, I'm not there. Like, I'm not,
No, but yeah, like
yeah,
we know how loud he's been.
yeah.
And
Normally he
this
would
is
be.
the quietest this man has been. And there's a reason for that.
Interesting.
So they, as people hate to hear us say, stay woke, y'all.
But it's the truth.
It is.
I don't know what's going to happen, but in my reading, I saw they weren't going to say anything until after his sentencing on the 26th. I feel like they need him to have a sentencing.
Well, you saw they put his lawyer in jail. So
So they're
Okay,
gonna
how does it
sentence
look
right
right
before
now? They put his
Thanksgiving.
lawyer in jail?
there's so much happening. And that's the thing, is everything's being buried. Just everything's moving. It's so much to keep up with, but you got to think about it. Like, it always gets noisy when there's so much mess going on underneath. Like,
Yes.
and that's the stuff they want to
Right.
distract you from.
Wait, is his lawyer Gary? Because there was something about a Gary Gensler or something. I didn't
There is
understand.
I could jump. Hold on.
Yeah.
So let me pull up the name.
I wonder, does his lawyer got a lawyer? You know?
I think so, Melissa. The lawyer.
Okay. So no.
Oh, wait. Jack Smith has paused his cases, but what does that mean when they say pause? He's not going to get sentenced. His lawyers have warned him they're coming for you. Noel, what do you mean the sentencing is over? I need more. I need you guys to talk to me more because I haven't been watching enough. Quiet as a church mouse, says Lenise. Oh, Being Heard Media says, check out the book, When God Was a Black Woman and Why She Isn't Now.
Huh.
I like that. That is a book to check out.
She quit. She quit.
She's drinking. Wait, Kat, she's drinking Starbucks.
Right.
And Being Heard Media says, sometimes you let the train wreck happen.
Yeah, I think the problem I have with this train wreck is that it's not going to affect the right people. It's the people that can't afford to fly out somewhere to have their situation fixed. It's the people who need their SNAP benefits. It's the federal employees who now have to worry about their job being laid off because there's no more federal funding.
Well, yeah, it's funny you should say that because we had those problems, right? Notice in the 4 years that Biden, unless I'm wrong, that Biden has been president, we never had put the government on hold to fix the budget, remember? And with him, it happened like 3 times.
I mean, the only thing with him is that he did inherit a decent government because he got it from Obama the first time.
That's right.
But this time we are in a totally different spot.
But Biden did not inherit.
No, he inherited his, and he was so busy trying to fix it. So
And
you have to think, and the job's not done. That's the thing.
It took Obama 4 years, 8 years to put us $1 trillion in blue. 8 years. And they want to blame Biden for not being able to fix this government, but he inherited a $28 trillion debt. How ignorant are we?
Can we also
that's the
add
thing.
on how ignorant people are when they say, oh, the economy will be better under him and the tax breaks will be better? These are Trump's tax breaks and Trump's tax input
laws
these
that
are
we're
what
under
he
right
put
now.
in place. Yeah, so what
we're
are you talking
we're
about?
still under his laws right now. So
He's
stop
the reason
thinking
why
that
your refund check is so small.
Mm-hmm. It's not going to get better. It's actually going to get worse because now you're not going to be able to afford toilet paper because of the tariffs that quote unquote the other places have to pay for that you think is not going to get passed on to you.
People aren't thinking. They just aren't thinking.
Well,
And maybe they didn't pay
at this point it don't
attention
matter
in class.
So that's why I'm like, whatever you can do, maybe a little less Christmas and a little bit more toilet paper and a little bit more of your essentials, because if you think Amazon is gonna pay that tariff for you, you have lost it. They are not. I'm still trying to find this man's name. I'm sorry.
Okay. Hey, Shelly. There's something that's called soursop that is just amazing. So please get some soursop. I sell it from my
soursop is good.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
It just puts you to sleep, though.
That's what I keep hearing. I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. It's a good tea.
Yes. You know, I've been taking soursop for 2 days now. And then my boss tells me today, take it at night. And I'm like, oh shit, maybe that's why I've been so tired. Like walking at work like this. And they're like, what is wrong with you? I'm like, I don't know.
Oh, and you sell it? You sell the soursop?
Yes.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna get some from you because that stuff is very good.
It's
very good health benefits.
It's a good cancer fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I'm not a doctor. I can just tell you what, everybody I know that thinks that they had cancer or did have cancer or had a mass or take soursop as a regimen every single day, no cancer.
So is this like a dry version of soursop? Like, is it a pill form or?
Oh, soursop leaves.
Okay, the leaves.
Yeah, but now
you boil them.
Now the fruit, I would put that in a smoothie, make my own smoothie, nuts and all, and some ice and some yogurt or fruit, whatever you want, coconut water, whatever you want. Smooth that thing up, nuts and all, and I would drink the fruit that way. The fruit's very messy, like it's so. But if you just put everything, put it in, amazing smoothie. But I am talking about the soursop leaves, but the fruit itself is also a cancer fighter.
Yeah, okay. I didn't know that. I just enjoyed the juice.
Yes. And then you can get the leaves from Amazon. Like, you don't have to get it from me. You can get it from Amazon.
Okay.
And for me
Mhm.
personally, because it's like, except now I found out recently, like Melissa said, it makes you tired. And that could have been a
Yeah, it does.
factor because I was drinking it this week.
I mean, with everything going on, everybody needs some damn soursop. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna need something to relax, you know?
Yeah, do you hear that, Kat? Get some soursop leaves whenever you can't sleep.
You know what's legal here, so
What's legal? Oh, yeah, but this is different. This is different. This will literally make you sleep. I don't know if that weed actually makes you sleepy. I know it calms you, but soursop, oh my God, I was shocked.
Hmm.
I
It
couldn't.
puts you to sleep like you had a drink, okay?
Yes, it puts you to sleep like you drained. That's how I was feeling.
Hmm.
And
That's
passed out in bed. Like, like when you just passed out where you don't even dream.
Hmm.
That's the kind of passing out I was doing.
Yeah.
I can't find it, and I'll send it to you because the way I'm trying to search for it, I saw it I think 2 days ago, and I can't remember the man's name, so it'll pop up, but I'll send it to you once I find it.
Oh, they have soursop capsules too. Shelby says best wishes, Shelly.
Yes. Speedy recovery, Shelley.
Yes.
Best wishes.
All right, guys. Are we good? I'm tired.
Yeah.
Until next Friday.
Until next Friday. But you guys, it was so much fun today. I was trying to get the people to come on, but no. Guys, you got to remember, Fridays is your time to come on and vent. I'm not going to stop you. I'm not going to chastise you. I'm going to let you speak your piece. And I'm going to be like, You got to trust me.
Look at Cat.
Oh my goodness. And I just want to say, Kenny, we miss you.
Yes.
And I just want to say that we're thinking of you, Kenny.
Yes, Kenny. We miss you. All right, guys. We did good. Just so you know, we did good. We had some great, healthy conversations. Very clean conversations. So be proud of yourself. We handled it like ladies. But it could have been worse. We could have all been sitting up here with Starbucks.
At least we don't have the book talking about who we're going to throw it at today.
There was no violence.
None.
No violent overtones. We were ladies.
Very much so.
So maybe next week, Starbucks, everyone.
What'd you say?
Maybe next week, Starbucks.
Oh, you know what?
What?
I guess I'll say it now. I'll be in LA next week.
Oh, well, pop in with your Starbucks. That's all.
Oh, absolutely. I sure will.
Oh my God. All right, guys. I love you.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you all so much. Have a good night.
Good night. Bye.
Good night. Bye.
In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. rosemary oil so pure. Her spirit shines bright, of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Our culture is psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown lived the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.